Da-di-da. Hello, everybody. Here you are. Welcome to my stream. You'll be in the. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. It's not my problem that everyone's having an issue with this Twitch stream and all that. Okay? I'm just doing what I do best. Living life like a fucking epic boy. It's not my fucking fault.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Y'all ready for Planescape? I know how much everybody loves Planescape. Because it's got creepy stuff and all that. At least that's why I personally enjoy it. Because I'll tell you what, right now, I love me some beautiful times. You know, this game. I'm gonna go ahead and start up the game now if you don't mind. Oh. There it is. What the fuck are all these? What is this? What the fuck are these? Why is there green check marks on everything? What the fuck? Oh boy. Now I gotta go find out what this is. Windows 10, green check marks. Green check mark means that the file on your computer is also synced with OneDrive. This usually indicates that you have opened this file. You can add this property by right-clicking. Let's see. When the folder options in Windows opens, choose the View tab and scroll down and use check boxes to select items. Wait, what? Oh, I don't want that. How do I get rid of, what the fuck is this? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's see what's going on. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. Nothing quite makes my heart flutter like having an issue. Hiccup. Hello there, zombie. How's it going? Have you ever had check marks on your fucking stuff? Let's see. Now I gotta go check. Now I gotta go check what's up. What's up? What's up? OneDrive? Is that what it's called? I don't have that. It's okay, I guess. Check marks. What the fuck? Now they're gone! Okay, so here's my desktop, right? Hopefully nothing is showing that's not supposed to be shown, but they all had green check marks on them. Like, it's in the middle of it. It had a green check mark on it, and it showed all of them. I was like, what the fuck? I got really scared. I was like, oh no! But I looked it up, and people are like, oh, it's OneDrive, something else. Like, look, you'll see right here. It looked like that. Photoshop, Adobe, all had green check marks like that. Apparently, the check marks have been added by Microsoft OneDrive. Another cause can be Norton. Pressing F5 or right-clicking the desktop and choosing refresh would get rid of them. Gotcha. Is there actually Oh, there is a refresh button. Nice. Never had that, but maybe it could be the NVIDIA GeForce. I love NVIDIA GeForce. I would all over it if I could. Give it little kisses all over. But yeah, I'm starting up the game now, don't worry. I know I just wasted 4 minutes and 53 seconds, but I'm moving now, please. Please don't hurt me. Why is everything okay? What are you doing tonight? What are you doing after the stream? Huh, punk? Huh, motherfucker? Oh, whoopsies. 1 second while I toss this burrito. The burrito has been tossed, since it is no longer needed.
Alright.
So we got all this dumb shit. What's most of this even mean? What's it even do? Gain this. Learn this. Red Spear of Fire and Blue Spear of Ice shall streak forth and quickly strike down the target of your choosing. Copy spell. Everyone give all your spells to him. He's the spell man after all. We got that. This is our item area. Got like charms in it. Calming stuff. High quality stiletto. Spells! Give all of these to him. I don't care if he's already learned them. Just give them all to him. Pacify. Violence is not always the best solution. This spell seeks to quell the boiling blood, the anger and malice through peaceful means. One's charm, one's beauty, and one's charisma is oftentimes the key to gaining the trust of strangers and creating new friends. I mean, I don't think he's gonna get that. How frail is the body when it depends upon eyes? When sight is removed, things become harder to hit, and the sufferer becomes an easier target. Copy. The fucking... Man, it's horrible. Can I give her stiletto? Why can't she use, like, items? Why is she stupid? I don't know what I'm doing after the stream. I asked and all I got was, I'm down to clown. So maybe clowns? I'm doing clowns.
Please. Swear.
Examine it. I don't mind doing anything. I was just gonna show off PS3 games and be like, look at this! This works! Isn't this cool? Wow! Sorry. Upon closer examination, you realize that each side of the dodecahedron is a plate that can be twisted, clockwise or counterclockwise. It appears to be a puzzle box or combination lock, as each of the pentagonal plates has 5 possible positions. The dodecahedron has no less than 244,140,625 settings. It would take every second of the next 77 odd years to hit all the combinations, but then you might just get lucky and stumble onto a solution in minutes. Fiddle with it. Shit. Sorry. As you methodically twist the cold gray faucets of the dodecahedron, a strange sensation forms at the base of your skull. Your hands seem to move on their own accord, turning the object and spinning its faucets with the mechanical precision. You've done this before. You knew the combinations once. You also became aware that there's a certain danger within the object, whether it's from simple traps or something less mundane, though you cannot recall. Keep working. In moments, you have what might be the first 4 sides locked into their proper places. As you begin to twist the 5th side of the dodecahedron, you recall a cunning blade trap that would snap out to lash at a meddler's hands, slashing their wrist and severing fingers. You avoid the trap with the proper number of rotations, certain that you've made progress in the unraveling of the object's secret. Keep working at it. After avoiding the dodecahedron's springing blades, you slowly puzzle out the next series of faucet positions. As you start to turn the 9th side of the dodecahedron, You suddenly remember a second trap, jets of toxic gas that would form a billowing cloud of lethal corrosive vapor around a curious meddler. You circumvent the trap with the correct amount of twist, positive that you've nearly unlocked the dodecahedron. Wait, let me get some water and do the big cup. Okay, I think I did it. 77 years is pretty short. It is for especially someone who is unwilling to die. What are you doing after the stream? I might do PS3 games. I'll probably be on Discord. No, I'll do Discord. I'll say, hey, look, let's play the game. And then no one will be there. And I'll say, oh, no. That'll be that. You circumvent the dodecahedron's poisonous gas trap and begin your work on the final faucet positions. Just as you're locking the 12th pentagon into place, sorceress runes hidden beneath the dodecahedron unleash a tiny storm of magical lightning. Arcs of crackling blue light run up your arms, leaving smoke trails of black, ruined flesh in their wake. After allowing your muscles to cease their spasms and picking yourself back up, you recall how to avoid the trap. After making a final adjustment, the 12th faucet, the dodecahedron, clicks and begins to open in your hands. The dodecahedron splits once, twice, and eventually unfolds itself impossibly into a perfectly rectangular tablet the size of a large book. Etched into its surface are a series of bizarre symbols. It looks to be code or language that you feel should be familiar to you, but it's not. Further examination of the tablet reveals that by twisting the pentagonal faucets that are now upon the underside of the tablet, different pages may be displayed across the tablet's face. You finally realize that the dodecahedron is a tome or journal of some sort. It's a fucking journal.
Until I learn to read this language, I might as well put it away.
Updated my journal.
Updated my journal. I was able to open the trapped dodecahedron I found. It appears to be some sort of tome or journal. I cannot decipher the strange language it's written in. However, perhaps there's a scholar or linguist, the Festal, that can help me. More than possibly. Can you stop doing that? You're pissing me off, lady. Pissing me off. You stopped Discord because nobody showed up once. Like your music. What? What do you mean? Are you trying to say I'm not famous anymore?
Alright.
What the fuck, bro? Bro. What the fuck?
Are you trying to say I'm not cool?
That I just do my thing and then people don't appear and then I say, oh, why didn't nobody appear?
Is that what you're saying, bro? Bro, I don't want to, like, piss on you, but I will.
Nice knife. I saw a knife fall. Fire nice. Now I got the ultra spell. I live life as I should. Well, that's a pretty good one. Curse. Cool. Everyone's Gucci.
All right.
Go. I'm saying Yumi is the new idol and you've washed up. I'm still popular. I still got my 3D models. Please. Don't toss me aside yet. I swear I could be great. I could be the coolest. I could be a gold bugbear. You just gotta believe in me. Please, begging you, sire.
All right.
Let's go talk to Pee Pee Pants. Let's see if he was able to do anything. Right, Morty, let's leave. No, not I. I don't need none of that.
I'm gone.
Maybe the Stone Man can help. Wait, there we go. Hello. I had some questions. Linguist or scholar?
I know of one such man who might help you, Venom.
Where would I find him?
Venom is currently not lecturing here, so your best chances to find him would be at his home. Walk south of the Fest Hall entrance between Vanna's Galleria and the Apothecary. You'll see it on your right, a small 5-sided home west to the Curiosity Shop.
Excited education? Just kidding, idiot. You're stupid. Goodbye. Five-sided. Get to the bottom right. Is it that? I don't know.
I suppose I best just take a look. Kindest 3D model, you're done, old man.
You need to shut the fuck up, kid. You hear that? That's me. Fucking blowing you up, bitch. I'm gonna kill you. I'm still relevant, I swear.
You can't take this away from me. I'm a fucking god among men. Please. Please.
Please, Aru. Bye-bye, young woman. Jimmy shuts the fuck up. I'm done now, thanks. Jimmy Neutron. Yeah. Anarchy Reigns ran pretty okay, but it's obviously got a little bit of an issue with a tissue, but, you know. What can I say? Can I say besides you're welcome? Yeah. No more PMs. Hello, linguist. Did have some questions. Unfold the dodecahedron to page with rating on it and ask if you can translate it. He takes the unfolded dodecahedron in his hands and examines it closely.
This language is a long dead one,
known to virtually no one. I believe my father, a linguist like myself, knew this language, and may have well been the only man in Central at the time that could understand it. I recognize it from his notes, but I cannot translate it. Do you have those notes still? Venom shakes his head. They'll be of no use to you if you're looking to translate anything. The few actual books he had pertaining to that language disappeared around the time of his murder, I believe. Your father was murdered? Venom nods. Strangled, he was. He had left to tutor someone he taught various languages to supplement his research income. He was discovered dead in a side chamber of the Civic Fist Hall. The killer was never found. This was some, oh, perhaps 50 years ago. Now, I was but a child. Knew the language, though, and could teach it? Surely he did and could, were he alive today. My father was said to be a great teacher. Venom sighs sadly. I've his skill with language, but not his patience for others, sadly. Is he interred at the mortuary?
Updated my journal.
Why no, his ashes are kept here. He points to a bronze urn sitting atop a cabinet beside a bouquet of purple flowers. Why? A wry smile crosses Venom's lips. A necroscope, are you? Speak with the dead? Suddenly frowns. I've no wish to speak to these things. With any other longer, you'll have to excuse me, sir. Farewell.
Done.
We're talking to a dead man. Guys, you gotta stop. Stop. Come over here.
I'm gone.
You go over there. Bones tail. The ashes seem to stir faintly as if moved by the breath. By your breath. A faraway voice whispers up from within the urn.
Why have I been summoned to these ashes, cold and grey as the heart of a hag?
Answer some questions, spirit. Ask them so that I might return to my most quiet thoughts. Who were you?
I was Finn, a linguist and a scholar. I was murdered by a student of mine. Murdered so that I could not teach another the language that I taught him, the tongue of the Uyo. It was one of my rarest in the multiverse. I knew of none who spoke it, save myself and that one damnable murderous student. Describe to him all the writing from the folding dodecahedron. Ask if he knows the language. I could teach you this language, yes. It would please me to do so, in fact. If only to spite that bloody-handed student of long ago. First, tell me what languages you do speak.
As the spirit speaks to you of the lost language of Uyo, there is... Oh no, I'm the murderer, aren't I? There is a throbbing sensation in your temples. The memory begins to surface, memories of this language. You recall letters, words, phrases until, like spire wind blowing away the blanket of poisonous smog over the great foundry, the language is once more revealed to you in its entirety.
Updated my journal.
Man, I love murdering people! Sorry. I had Taco Bell, and it's fucking up my throat. No, Jimmy from Ape Escape free. No, there's no Ape Escape 3. It's all just a mythical lie. Expected anarchy reigns to be goofy, so I'm not upset. It works somewhat okay. It just has like a little bit of a stutter. Just a tiny bit. Maybe I'll show it, you know. Maybe I'll show it to you if you're lucky, kid. There's another memory, though, bubbling to the surface, a darker one. Its presence troubles you somehow, fills you with unease and unexplained pangs of guilt.
Updated my journal.
Allow it to surface. At last, you recall Finn Andal himself. You remember his gentle voice, his kind manner, his schooling you in ancient language of the Uyo. You also remember your scarred, gnarled hand wrapping around his frail throat, crushing his larynx, and thus ensuring that the secret contents of your journal hidden and thrice trapped in a dodecahedral puzzle box and pinned in the obscure language of the Uyo would be forever safe from prying eyes. Shit. The tongue of the Uya. Yeah, it's the game box. They go, hey, look, we're gonna make it where you can play apps on a box. Finn, I must tell you, it was me who murdered you.
Updated my journal.
The spirit is silent for a time, the ashes rustling softly within the urn. It speaks once more, its voice is full of sorrow. But why? But why? And why would you come to me once more? Did you forget what you had been taught? No. Well, yes. It's difficult to explain, but it must have been a former self of mine that murdered you. Each time I die, I reawaken, as if from long sleep, having forgotten everything, who I was or what I'd done. I think I understand. I sense your regret and would forgive you. May peace be with you, pupil of old, and may you prove kinder in this life than in the one which saw an end to mine. Damn, that's fucked up.
I feel stronger.
Me feel stronger. Me feel relieved. Me got that off me chest.
Why do I have all these -1s? What the fuck? Weapon proficiency slots gained. Saving throws have improved. Fighting skills have improved. 1 characteristic point gain. 6 hit points gain. 1 hit point gain from constitution bonus. Nice. What should I upgrade? Nope. That doesn't make it any stronger. A heroic charisma of portions. Charisma. Higher charisma, the more favorably others lean towards you. What do I do? Can you talk to companions and change your class? I can. I can become a thief. Or maybe a wizard, I don't know. I've only had the option to change into a thief. That's about it. What do I do? What do I do? What do I put it in? Ooh. That doesn't go up. That doesn't go up. That doesn't go up. That doesn't go up. Okay, I didn't know if you knew that. Yeah, I know that. What should I put this into? My constitution would get more hit points. Blah 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 blah. Probably charisma or strength. I'll go with strength. May as well. Some questions. Never mind. Goodbye. So now I can actually read the journal, right? Hold it and
Updated my
read.
journal.
The tablet turns out to be a journal of sorts, and one kept prior to incarnation of yourself, it would seem, and not an altogether sane one, either. There are only a handful of completely coherent sections. Browse through it. What do you wish to read about? Whispering shadows, female ghosts, hiding something within your own body, paranoid ranting, the accursed tattoos, dreams unravel, the danger of names, killing in the fest hall, murder of the one who tried to help you, cryptic answer from an unknown source, something about a legacy. The whispers are not the shadows moving, they are speaking, plotting, talking to each other. I can understand some of what they say. Okay, female ghost. The book tells me things, whispered things. It tells me to avoid the ghost girl, avoid her. I don't know her, and she torments me. Hiding something in your own body. And so I swallowed it, hoping it'd catch it in my bowels. I can make someone remove it when I need to. What? Oh boy, read some paranoid ranting. I've learned that my life is not my own. I will not allow you to have my life. You will have to pull my life from my broken body if you want it. It's you who will die. If I cannot have it, neither will you. You are responsible for this treason of flesh. You will not live to live my life. Cursed tattoos. The cursed tattoos will not leave my skin. I have tried to burn them off of my skin. Failed. I try and cloak myself, but I always feel that people are reading my flesh, reading me like a book. Whenever they look at me, I want to tear their eyes out, pluck them from their sockets, and crush them beneath my heel. Why can't I dream? I used the goblet of Simir to force a waking dream. I saw a hag. She tempted me, threatened me with the shadows. I have never seen her, but she came when I dreamt. I must not dream again. I must always be aware. I destroyed the goblet. She says she is someone of power and that she will have me, will find me. Get away, hag. Stay far away from me. Leave me in peace. I want nothing to do with you. Continue to read this portion. Her voice reeked of evil's talons, talons like spiders. They burrowed into my gray matter, and I needed her out of my mind. Out, hag. She was a myth, a fairy tale. Who alone challenged the Lady of Pain? How can one fight someone who is a myth? I don't have the weapons. I need weapons that will kill her should she find me. I need a strategy so she cannot defeat me when she comes for me. I must devise and think. I shall beat her. Names. Fear names. Names have power and identity. Names can be used as weapons by others. They are a hook that can be used to track you, find you, hunt you across the plains. Remain nameless and you shall be safe. Read something else. Filling the fest hall. The ghost girl, the one who died and had a memory rock at the place with the memories trapped in rocks. Ghost girl. The one who died and had a memory rock at the place with the memories trapped in rocks. Oh, you mean Dayanara? The one at the mortuary? That's what I'm thinking. Maybe. I went to the fest hall looking for the path of my false self in its halls. So glaring was it that those I did not know, the false ones, welcomed me into their confidence, treated me as a friend, showed me my room, attended to my needs. I had to restrain myself from launching out against them. They would have been premature. First, I needed to protect my identity. I found one who knew the exclusive language of the Yuyo, learned it as I could, then killed him. Then I went to the sensorium and prepared to end the matter. Soon. So that's the one in the ball. There is nothing he can do. Memories are gone. He says never to return. He says lies. He says lies and tells me this is what he told me. Lies. He says my mind is weakening from every death. Lies. He sat there betraying my confidence with every turn. He says that only after 3 more deaths, 3 more lives, will I gain the benefit of keeping my memories. But that I, myself, I will die when I die. Die. How can one be immortal and still die? He could not answer, so he was of no use. I butchered him, so that no other incarnation will ever benefit from his uselessness. What the fuck? Cryptic answer to an unknown source. So the ghastly head said, "You have been divided. You are one of many men. One in many men? You bear many names. Each has left their scars on your flesh. Lost one, immortal one, incarnation's end, man of 1,000 deaths, the one doomed to life, restless one, one of many, the one whom life holds prisoner, the bringer of shadows, the wounded one, misery bringer, Yimith. You are silvered glass that has cracked and the pieces scattered across history. Only one piece is of import. Regain that and your life will be yours again. There will be a price. This price will buy you a chance. Without the chance, you are doomed. You have lost that which is never meant to be separated from man. Your mortality has been stripped from you, lost. It exists, but you must find it before your mind is lost to you as well." Okay. A legacy. The note read, "Forgot not to collect your legacy." In small code scratched beside it, 51AA. A trap, no doubt, set by another of my false selves. I'll see it destroyed. I will. Okay, then. So, we've learned a little bit. Maybe we can go back to my insane self and ask him what's going on. Do you think you're the one who made Iggy into a fireman? Like, probably not directly, but possibly started it? I don't know. Because from what the story was told about him, is that, he went to, like, a neighborhood and he set the whole fucking place on fire. And then wizards trapped him in the fire plane, with the fire plane going through him. Or something. But apparently he knows me, so... I don't know. Tough
Right.
answer. Leave the thing alone. So I guess I can't question him anymore. Had some questions. Do you ever use some candy? Would you sell something? Chocolates of powers. Yes.
Updated my journal.
He's got candy. Got candy. Stinky chocolate. Oozing bit of chocolate will cause eater to breathe out great gouts of toxic fumes when consumed. Moon-shaped piece of chocolate is filled with tasty marshmallows. Eating it increases the devourer's luck for a time. Angry insects. Dude, I need some of these. Crunchy candy. Eating it temporarily coats the devourer with a magically crisp, crunchy coating of their own. It tingles slightly as crackles electricity. If the conditions are right, lightning has been known to issue from or strike the eater of such candy. Okay then. No luck there. I don't think I'm gonna get anything from Ravel. The door is not finished thing, at least when I last gazed upon it. But the passing of the time perhaps will rot would go to the place of forges and still perhaps there you will find the door that takes one to me. No. Huh. Tough titty, I suppose. The sensation. I'm just gonna get away from that. It don't hold nothing. So now I have to wonder what to do next. Because we have quite a bit of stuff that we should be needing to do. Find source, find the night hag, deliver box to Quatra. We agreed to help the Flophouse lone Nestor find his fork. The poor sod seemed to quite deranged, carrying around a severed ear in his pocket and talking to it like to hear him. Yeah, I don't know about the fork, but yeah. Tough decisions on what to do next. Because we have the key, somewhat. At least from what I've heard. Which is that the, what is it? Basically that my thing, the handkerchief maybe, is the key. There's the hag storyline. You found her maybe daughter. Yeah, then I got her to bleed a little for me. So that way I could have some, you know, have the key. Because we learned that A piece of Ravel was the key to finding her, but I don't know what to do from that point on. Oh, this guy doesn't buy shit. What was that one good seller I went to? Can't remember them. Oh, this might be helpful. I spoke the linguist Finn. Italy, I recall that I had actually murdered the man. I can only presume that it is blah blah blah. And then I can even just type in rag. No. Ravel. Ravel. Okay. This actually might help. Finally realized that she was Ravel's daughter. She somehow spoke to her half-fiendish father as Kim suggested and learned the truth. I got a few drops of Kisai Saris's blood on a handkerchief. Seeing as how she's a child of Ravel, that should satisfy the requirements for the portal key to Ravel's maze. A piece of Ravel. Okay. Door. That sentry stone in the private. Let's see. Or okay. The sensory stone in the private sensorium held an experience with Ravel inside it, and it was actually able to speak to her through it. Though I don't know how, she told me that I needed to find her, and to find her I would need to find a door, know the key, and unlock the key. I'm hazy on what she said about each, but I have a suspicion I can return to the stone if I need any more clues. Bullshit. Can't get any more clues from that.
All right.
Fuck. So we do have the key. For real, we got the key. Let me ask Morte what we
What's
can
eating
do.
you, Chief?
What are your special talents again? A magical taunt. Penalty. Pass, blah, blah, blah. Well, I made friends when I was sitting on the shelf in Lothar's, waiting for you to bail me out. Thanks for taking your sweet time about it, by the way. He said if I needed any help, I could just call on them.
Updated my journal.
I just whistle and they kind of show up. They're a good bunch of bashes. Probably like snakes, too. And some other questions, then. What do you think we should do? Go on. Well, Ravel got maze. Still, there's probably some key and some portal that could take us there. Still want to go. Know where I could find a portal to her maze? Beats me, Chief. There's a ton of portals in Sigil. I say try the Festal. I doubt if it's there, but one of the sensory stones might be able to tell us something. Better than that, I say we forget all this running around and get someone to make us a portal. Make us a portal? Hello? Huh. There's the hag storyline. Yeah.
How does it feel to be separated from the source, from other Modrons?
Once I was one, now I am one. But it is a smaller, louder one.
It seems you and Mort have much more in common than I first thought.
Mort! What? That's not his fucking name. His name's not just Mort, it's Morte.
What is it you want then?
Why? Okay, we're gonna move on. What are you doing with crossbows? Attention, Nordom required. Nordom turn swivels to you, stutters in mid-path, then reorients himself with a clank. Responds to query. Action being performed on crossbows? Submit request for clarification. No crossbows present. A pair of crossbows right there. Oh really, what do you call those two clicking things in your hands? Response: two clicking objects held in opposable digits. Nordom raises his riveted fingers and waves the two crossbows, which suddenly start clicking and twinging, as if in irritation. Response: objects equals gear spirits. Gear spirits. Query: define gear spirits. Response: gear spirits. Yeah, but what are gear spirits? Chief, as much fun as this is, prying a bar stool out of Beatuzu's rear might prove more worthwhile than rattling our bone box with a stupid polygon. You know what gear spirits are, Morte? Chief, I have no idea what the Scoob is rattling on about. I thought you were expert on the planes. What? I know more than you, you staggering guttural amnesiac. Besides, here's 3 more bits of knowledge to rattle around in that empty brain box of yours. 1. There are no experts on the planes. 2. I'm the closest thing to one you're going to find. And 3. Treat me with some respect. Why? See the second reason. Alright then, Nordom. Some other questions for you.
How are you doing, Nordom?
Introspective cycle commencing. Nordom clicks, his eyes closed, and begins to hum. Wait for it. A few moments later, his eyes click open. Introspective evaluation. Perceptions have become 1. Smaller, and B. Louder. Wings have been replaced with arms. Reason unknown. Suspicion/hypothesis. Not liked wings? Speculation. Nordom was once 1, but is now smaller, louder, 1. Change has resulted in information processing difficulties. Book! I hate it. They released a new trailer for the Monster Hunter movie, and the Shift Palico looks like ass. It's boo! What do you mean? Isn't it supposed to be a cat person? Go see if Snot is in the fireman bar. He's probably not. He got stuck in the fucking maze. Had some other questions for you then, Nordom. Ever heard of someone named Puzzlewell? Revel Puzzlewell? Negatory. Nordom's body begins vibrating, then there is a sharp snap, and it stops. Subject of inquiry is not known to Nordom. Right? Some other questions. Blood War? Okay. No thanks. Dialogue this bitch.
Yes?
I wanted to talk about our companions. Nordom. Nordom is a rogue Modron. Even though some traces of chaos have worked their way into his system, he's still an extremely logical, ordered creature. This logic can be of great help in one's travels. Furthermore, if he perceives you as a leader, then he will be unquestioningly loyal. Troubles may arise should Nordom be faced with any social situation requiring etiquette. Such things are not well understood, even by normal Modrons. He pauses. I would offer you some advice concerning Nordom if you would hear it. Of course, what is it? Nordom's existence has been shaken. The more you help him make sense of his situation, his place in this party's hierarchy, and what led him to the state he is now, may help him focus himself better. If it is his thought, it is a thought. If all your advice for now, I wanted to talk about what else.
What about Ignis?
It would be wise to travel with him no longer. He is insane, and he has proven capable of great acts of destruction. As I understand it, he was transformed into a conduit to the elemental plane of fire. Such a transformation would have killed many mortals. Not only did he survive such a trial, but he thrived. He possesses tremendous power. Should he be forced into a confrontation, I would fear for the chances of anyone who stood against him. I pray it does not come to that. Why doesn't he just attack everything he sees? Why does he even travel with us? I do not know, but I do not think it is because he likes our company. In fact, I think he considers us all irrelevant except for you. Why? Me? Again, I do not know. Still, haven't you noticed that when you ask him to do something, he obeys? Without question. Were I to make the same request, the last thing I would receive would be his compliance.
Someone else.
Anna. She's strong and capable, and she's quite passionate. I almost wish I had met her long ago and asked her to come to the brothel. Perhaps things might have been different. He studies you for a moment. What do you think of her? I think I could fall in love with her. I consider her a friend, nothing more. Very well.
Okay, bye.
Morty! No! Don't say that. But we'll go to the bar now.
I can remember how to get there. Where the fuck am I? Oh.
Okay. Yeah, the Palicos are cat people, but more just normal cats that stand on 2 feet. There's a chef cat introduced in Worlds, and the movie makes it look ugly and nothing like it. I wanna see the ugly kitty. Oh, little kitty. Oh, little kitty. I want it. I need it. I want it. I need it. Vamonos, let's go. I know we can do it.
I'm gone.
Nope. Nope. Dakon's gone. He's gone. Gone forever. Gone for good. He's gone for good. Yeah, I had some questions. What are you doing? What is this place? What can you tell me about mazes? What do you mean? I had some other questions. Who are you? Thanks, farewell. Oh, 0.
Okay, goodbye. Oh, fuck. Ah, fuck.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? Okay. Alright. The Hive.
I'm gone.
The fuck do I go? Wow, look, here I am. Skip to 120. Thank you for the link.
I believe that the answers we both seek lie here. Remnants of an ancient civilization. Guard their technology with the most fearsome of creatures.
Never mind. Let's go. What is that?
Ew. You're right. That looks gross.
Radical.
Ew, made a kissy face.
Radical.
Ugh. The OG Palico chef will be on Discord. Isn't OG Palico chef just like old granny cat? She's like or something like that. She goes right? Let me go check. Let me go check with my flicks. Get this fucking shit out of the way. Ew. That's a fucking buff. That's one buff fucking cat. I mean, at least they did somewhat of you know, hey, look, this is what needs to happen, you know? Look at it that way. They try to, oh, 1 second. I have a call coming in. Oh no. BRB. And here I am from outer space. They did keep him buff. Some of his color scheme has that they changed clothes, added extra hair, swapped eye scar, changed his markings, and changed his personality. He's not flirty in the game. He just cooks and showers his happiness of his dishes with a big old flex. Yeah, but he's a 3D model now. Truly, he is 3D. Fuck is this? Why have you led me to this? Now I have to follow them. Oh, look at all these. Stop! I'm gonna be stuck here forever. I would rather do this for the next hour. Look at this fucking ugly bear. Have you seen how ugly this bear is? Holy shit. This thing looks fucking awful. It looks like... it looks so stupid. Have you seen this bear? Look at it. Look at this fucking bear. Ugh, fucking gross. He's so skinny. How can you even call that a bear? It's so fucking skinny. Look at that. Like fucking Bigfoot. He's scary, dude. Is it the sun bear? It's the sun bear. Fucking gross. Sun bears aren't, you know, they're not that ugly, are they? Sun bear. Oh boy. I may have been a bit wrong. Look at all these fucking gross bears. Like, that just looks like a dog. These are the fucking dog animals. That one looks like an actual bear. That looks like an actual bear. This looks like a fucking, I don't know. It just looks like a fucking dog pig. Ew, they're so fucking gross. That's that's just fucking gross. Oh my god. That looks exactly like a fucking dog face that's put on like a chipmunk or something. Oh my god. Holy shit. I thought sun bears were supposed to be like cute. They're fugly, dude. Fuggliest bear I've ever seen. Oh shit. Have you seen the sun bear do karate? No, I have not seen it do karate. Is it cool? Is it nice? Is it cool? Is it nice? Planescape. Planescape with its... Running in the 90s. It's a new way to let you be. I'm just running. Oh, there she is. Irene. Oh, whoopsies. Hello. Hello. Goodbye, I guess. Goodbye. Running in the 90s. There's no way to let you be. I'm just running in the 90s. What's up, doll? How did I get here? On a cart? Sound like much like Farron of the Post. I see. Had some other questions. What do you do here? How is that dustman do not recognize me? Goodbye. Goodbye. No fucking use. It's no use. It's no use. Oh, and I fucking put the robot away. YouTube. Shit. Oh, what the fuck is this? Oh, I've seen that. Look at him go. He don't care. Look at him. That's crazy. Look at him go. Dude, that looks like an actual fucking good boy bear. Why is he trying to eat his foot?
これ見れたのよかったよね今日。そうよだからそれ本当に価値すごくありますよ。いつでもってわけじゃないみたいで、これ見ながら寝てるって言ってましたね。すごい。
Look at him go. He is crazy. He will fucking kill you. He will fucking kill you. Holy shit.
見てくれてんだ。すごい。
Imagine going down a dark alleyway and you find this fucking guy sitting down and doing this, huh? How much are you pissing your pants, huh? Quite a bit, right?
すごいすごい拍手。ちゃんとこっち向いてやってくれてるもんね、ちゃんとね。おいしいすごいな。
You see that motherfucker doing that? You're dead, basically. You're dead. He's just gonna come right at you and fucking annihilate you. He doesn't even have to move. Just the wind from his stick twirling will get you. You'll be deader than dead. Fuck, why isn't my party moving? Hello? Down here, Aru. Why are they so, like, they're like, no. I'd be dead, I'd just offer my life to him. Take my life, take my wife. I would ask if I could become a mighty bear such as him. I'd say, please, please, just fucking let me live. Let me become one of you. I'd ask to be like a brother bear. And say, hello, please let me love you. See. Portal. Turns out a few drops from key size will suffice as the portal key. Got a few, she's a child of Ravel. Portal key to the Ravel's maze. Maze. Turns out a few drops of Kasai's maze, blah blah blah. Door. Things exit lingering. She told me another door. Go to Splinter Doorman at the Civic Fest Hall. Fuck. Provides nothing to me, nothing to me, nothing to me, nothing to me. Help me, help me, help me, help. Fuck. I love bears. Good. Too good for this world. And I like how they're not like, I don't know. They're not overly over cute kind of creatures, you know? They're not super overly cute. They're like, hey, you fucking touch me, I'll kill you, motherfucker. You know? Did you follow the page? Follow what page? What do you mean? You whimsical...
I'm gone.
Advocate. I hate this. Hello. There's nothing much. What was burned? Legacies? There are contracts that are deliverable at the death of the client. They provide specifics on how a person's possessions are to be divided. Oh, the Dustman contracts, well, they are a deliverable at the time of the client's death. Bequeath the client's body to the Dustman. Not a pleasant business at all. Some who are poor of means find the Dustman contract to be a means of support.
Updated my journal.
He frowns slightly. One that is already signed? Little or nothing can be done once the signature is in place. The Dustman contract is quite specific on the destination of the corpse after death. Without the destruction of the contract, there is really nothing that could be done. Do I owe you anything? Thank you, I'm graceful. Tell me about the fire. I may have been responsible. What do you mean? The fire... Localized fire, I cannot imagine what might have been precious in documents that were burned. Truth, I may have done it at some point in the past when I was not in my right mind. I regret my actions and ask for your forgiveness. Yeah, maybe. But Ines looks almost at a loss for words. But why? Some of the things that were burned, they were precious only to me, irreplaceable. It's likely that one of those mementos or documents was threatening to this other self of mine. I do not believe I will ever know. Other self? What are you speaking of? I feel a condition. I lose myself on occasion and become someone else for a time. During the time, to tell the truth, I do not know. My actions are not my own. Hyenas frowns. He seems to be thinking of the matter over. I've heard of such symptoms of the mind, temporary amnesia, and the emergence of another personality. Then there is, in fact, you have chosen to claim responsibility for the crime. That is similar to my condition. I came for your forgiveness. It's within my power.
Updated my journal.
Hyenas frowns. Then his expression relaxes. There's nothing to be forgive. I have come to terms with the loss, and no lasting harms has been done. Do not know why the target was chosen, however. There was nothing of value among the documents burned. What were they? Legacies. Actually, I believe you have a legacy for me. The legacy number is 51AA, I believe. He looks at you in surprise as you name the legacy. It's extremely old. Are you certain? A shocked look comes upon his face. Oh, I hope that wasn't one of the ones that was burned. How old is it? Well, Hyenas ponders it for a moment. Several decades at least. Can you check and see if the legacy still exists? Nods quickly. Oh yes, of course. It will take a moment. Very well, I will wait. Hyenas returns, nodding. Yes, fortunately it was unharmed by the fire. All the articles are safe. Should I collect on it? I am the beneficiary. Of course, sign here and here and the dotted line. There and there. Alright. There we are. That should be the last of the paperwork. Here are all the items that were in the vault. One looks like a foundry receipt, though quite an old one, to be sure. Did the deceased have something commissioned at the foundry? I don't really know, perhaps. I'm beginning to think just about anything is possible. Where's the foundry? New area, maybe?
My journal.
Ah! It's located in the lower ward. It is past the Great Gate. Look for a number of Godsman guard. Wait! You should be able to go to the right place. Very well. Perhaps this is something I can help you with. Wait. No, that's it. Hey yo! We're up to that. Strange chunk of rock. Disturbing gurgling sound occasionally comes from the stone. What? Receipt. Piece of paper with some sort of symbol stamped on it. Kaleidoscope gem. A shimmering jewel catches the light and reflects it in a spray of colors. It looks extremely valuable. What the fuck is this? What the fuck? I need more identifying tears. Help me. New adventures area. Basically, yeah. They're not overly cute like how star-nosed moles are cute. the hourly bears page on Twitter that I sent. Yeah, I agree. Because, like, you know, I don't know. I like that about bears. They're not relied on their looks. You know, most people don't really even care for bears. It's like
Done.
the bear. That's it. They're just kind of like, whatever. It's a fucking bear. Too bad bears are just dogs. Stop! They're not dogs because people don't like them like dogs. If they were dogs, people would like them like dogs. But they don't. So, I don't even know what you're saying anymore. You're just blah, 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 out of your mouth. And I just can't understand it. It's making me angry. You know, you're kind of pissing me off. I kind of might have to murder you. You know, I'm just saying that's all that's gonna happen. I'm just saying. I might have to fucking kill you. It's not gonna be my fault because you brought it upon yourself. Hashtag sorry. Hashtag not so sorry. Hashtag. Bastard. 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 Ayo. 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 Should I sell that tier? It's like not getting any kind of fucking Gucci shit. Any kind. It's just garbage. Magnifying.
I think, therefore I am. I think.
That was funny. Stone Gullet of Literal the Gross. Here, wait. Do that. Cool. So, Stone Gullet of Lafalil the Gross. Special and permanent 1+ to save, +15 to resistance to acid. The gurgling stone gullet of Lafal the Gross is not as well known as most artifacts tend to be. No wars have been waged over it, no betrayals, no epic journeys into the underworld, only a few moralizing sorcerers, a fat man and his stomach. As the legend goes, Lafal the Gross was said to have been a promising practitioner of the art, a sorcerer's apprentice to one of the last seers of Es-Anan. Despite his skill at the art, however, his gluttony was the subject of much ridicule among his peers. During the last great massing of Es-Anan, Lafal was invited to dine at the center table, but unknown to him, his peers had filled his wine goblet with an elixir of turning flesh to stone to teach the rotund student a lesson. Lafal consumed such a great amount of food and drink during the mass, however, that it diluted the potion's effects. Complaining of a stomach ache hours after the feast, the local healers discovered Lafal's stomach had turned into stone, yet was still capable of digesting food. Lafal lived the rest of his days happily eating, though his gullet was a few pounds heavier than before. When he finally died, his stomach was removed as an oddity, and since then it has wandered the plains in search of a new stomach. To use the artifact, one must consume it. It has the consistency of stale bread. So doing will turn the eater's stomach into a stone gullet. Devouring the stone gullet of Lafal will grant the user the blessing of stone and rock and slight resistance to stomach acid. What the fuck? Invokes chromatic orb when held, special equipped, 1+ to saving throws, blah 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 blah. Good characters. You're not good. 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 Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna have my character do it. Why wouldn't I? Now I have a stone stomach. Cool. Coolioso.
By your command.
Heat tier, store in your house. No. No. Please. I don't want to. Please, you're gonna kill me if I do. Okay. So we got all that. We are good to go. Good to glow. And we have a new place to go to, which is to the north of this area. Who knew it just took some sporadic little thing to do?
Done.
Done.
See, burly, bored-looking guard.
State your business, please.
State your business, please. This is Canada, actually. I'm here to pick up an order. Yes, sir. May we see your receipt? Yes. Thank you, sir. The clerk you see codes office on the southern wall of the foundry. Thank you for your patronage. He opens the gate for you. Thank you, Godsman. See a burly, bored-looking guard. State your business, please. Who are you? I'm a guard of the Believers of the Source, sir. Believers of the Source? What are you, from Divinity? Huh? Yes, sir. Godsmen were called. Why? We are one of the 15 recognized factions of Sigil, sir. We believe that every being was within it the spark of divinity. Whoa! Neither good nor evil necessarily, but potential to be divine. Beyond divinity, we believe there lies something greater. We believe all life has a purpose and a goal, and we are devoted to understand what these goals are. We strive toward greatness with every step in our lives. Sounds important. We believe it is, sir. Can I help you with anything else? No. Thanks, no. Bye. Nice. So we are now in a new place for no base. There's a dwarf polar bear, not like a whole thing of them, but just one polar bear with a dwarfism. I don't know if I'd want to see that. Most creatures that have dwarfism look ugly. Just saying. Listen, if you have dwarfism and you're watching this, listen, maybe you might be beautiful, just saying. But let's be honest. People are fugly. Deformities are not cool. They're gross. Foundry. Sorry, one more save. That's it. The competent, somewhat bored-looking guard. Greetings, sir. May I be of assistance? What's behind those guarded doors? Where's the clerk's office? Just south of the main foundry, sir. You'll find an office with a desk in it. It's the clerk's office. Thank you. Where can I find the high-ups? Either Sandoz or Keldor should be able to aid you in the matter. Keldor's in the main meeting hall, just through the door on the right side of the main foundry. Sandoz can usually be found in the rooms to the rear of the hall. Okay. Behind the guarded doors. I'm afraid that's a secret, sir, even from our valued faction members. Unless you're involved in the project itself, or unless you receive authorization from one of the high-ups, we can't allow you in. Okay.
I'm gone.
I can't believe one of the options was, yeah, how about I beat it out of you? Like, okay, calm down. It's okay, it just has little legs. Her name is Little Antonia? Antonia? I want to see it now. It just has little legs, you know. Madeline. See a wizened old man with trembling hands and a cunning face. He looks you over carefully and speaks. I've seen you before. You seem familiar to me somehow. I suppose it's possible. From where? Do you remember where? Not so fast, lad. Takes a while for the mind to warp up to a task like this. I've lived a long time and seen a lot more faces in that time, and it ain't so easy to remember. Memory's a fleeting thing, and that's something you can bank on. Before replying, you mutter. Tell me about it, lad. Then forget it. Can you tell me who you are? Me? I'm Nadalin, Godsman fighter extraordinaire. He sighs. At least I used to be. Now I'm a clerk in the foundry, breathing in the sooty air and hasting my dying day along. Pity I had some other questions. Mission having seen me before, do you remember where? I'd like to pick up some gear for the forge. Oh, you're wanting to be a smith now, eh, lad? Very well, you'll need an apron, 10 copper, and tongs and another 10, and a hammer, which will be 20. That comes to, let me see, 50 copper. That comes to 40 copper, old man. What am I thinking? Of course it is. I tell you, memory's an insidious thing. But it is. Give me the stuff. Don't forget to pick up some ore from Thildon if you're wanting to work the forge. He's a miserly bastard. Miserly bastard? But he's the only person to get ore from. So I can forge stuff? Who are you? I'm here to pick up an item. Yes, I do. Here's a receipt. Old man takes the receipt from you and scrutinizes it carefully. This thing is over 100 years old. How'd you come by it? I left it for myself, but I got busy. The hand-me-down. Passed down through the generations, eh? You're lucky we didn't throw it away. We do sometimes, or sell it off, when we can prove the customer ain't coming back for his stuff. Well, here you go. Treat it well, you hear? Did I get... Oh, I got an apron. Leather apron. This looks to be a heavy apron made from the hide of some creature. Aprons such as these are used to protect workers' clothes from the heat of the forge. Why not put it on? Forge hammer. Tongs. What did I pick? Curious ironworks. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalworks that you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Sharp edges protrude from it. You have no idea what to do with it right now, but it must be important if you left it behind for yourself. I will give it to that man. Then I will identify it later. It's time to go forge! Oh, wait. Oh yeah, here we go. Dwarf polar bear. Ah! Oh boy. I don't know if I can like that. It's like a corgi. Ah! Oh no. That must be painful. A painful existence. Holy shit. Why? Why? Come on. Ah, such beautiful. Hey, shit. Dude, it's a polar bear cub. Second. Let me just see this. Look at that big bear. Oh yeah, look at it go! Look at that behemoth. Just imagine the thing. This thing is gonna grow up to fucking kill people. I don't like this though. I don't know. I don't like that it's in like a controlled setting. They need to be out. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with the polar bear in caged area, you know? Look at it though. It's going real cray-cray. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. Like, they're having a good time right there, but like, I don't know if having a baby, you know, like that's just, I don't know if I agree with it, you know what I mean?
And if you look behind there, you can
Ugh. Yeah, no, I don't agree with that. I don't feel like there should be, you know, cubs in a zoo. I think animals should be like kept in a zoo. Unless they're endangered or they were like taken from someone who was raising them. It's like, you know. Shit. Fuck! I hate it. It's like, okay, if it's injured or it's never gonna be a thing, you know what I mean? But like, I don't know. It's a tough life. It's a tough life. Tough life. Shit. Zoo are sad, I will admit, but if it's like a dwarf bear who can't survive or an animal that's near extinction, then it's okay, kinda. I agree with that. I think that's fine. Like animals who have either been too nurtured by humans, like people who have owned privately animals, like tigers and all that, they're being like taken away from those people. I'm fine with those being okay in like an enclosure or something like that. Some kind of, I don't know. There's this one channel I used to watch a lot called Big Cat Rescue. They just take like tigers and, you know, big felines from people who either owned them or like they were too deformed and all that. Like there was a liger that was having a whole lot of health issues and they just said, well, you know, we're not gonna let them reproduce. Yeah, you've seen Big Cat Rescue. Pretty cool. I like their little holiday stuff they do. It's pretty cool. I just want to see your smiling face. Bless you, son. And now, if you'll excuse me, I have some windows to look out. Okay then. I can be a forge man.
Ignis hears you.
No, not just you, Ignis. Everybody. Godsman Hall. The Rosa. See a young woman as you approach her. Her eyes stare directly into yours. You get the uncomfortable feeling that she's not just examining your eye color. Her gaze seems to penetrate far deeper than that. Greetings, stranger. How goes your day? Well enough. I would like you to answer some questions for me. What answers do you seek, half-man? Why do you call me
Updated
half-man?
my journal.
I call you half-man because I cannot see your spirit. All other mortals who pass through my life show their spirits to me as a shining spark or smoldering ember. You show nothing at all. I call you a half-man because I cannot see your spirit as I see those of others. Whether this is because you have no soul or because you have transcended, I cannot say. One way or another, you are but a half a man. The other half is, I cannot say. Who are you? I am Sarosa, daughter of Sandaz, one of the factors of the Godsman. Can you answer some questions? Tell me of your family. My brother Saros is a child of the Foundry, yet I fear he has never embraced the philosophy of the believers of the Source. My father is a factor here, and his travels have led him far from the Foundry and into realms most mortals have never even dreamed of achieving. Any more of your brother? Saros is brash, a brash, impulsive lad, easily given over into his manhood. He is eager to prove himself equal to anything on the plains, full of the aggression of youth. I believe he feels himself more sensate than Godsman, further vindicating my belief that the sensates are the most immature of all the factions of Sigil. Are they the most immature? Why are they the most immature? Because like children, they do not understand that there is more beyond the world of the senses, beyond what one can hear, see, taste, touch, and smell. Look around you. You are in the outer planes. This is a belief made solid, but that does not mean the seemingly rough matter can be comprehended by the senses. This is belief. No more physicality can match it. Alright then. I don't really understand what you were saying, but goodbye.
Done.
Yeah, what the fuck is this place? Bed Island. Bed Island. You see, a severe woman with flaming red hair pulled back tight, giving her face a stretched, nervous look. She appears to be deep in thought. At your approach, she glances and says, "Can I help you with something?" "Yeah, I have some questions." "Tell me about the Great Foundry." She stifles a yawn. You can ask almost anyone else here about the Foundry and you'll get the same answer. Makes you think I'll give you that's any different. Ask another question. Tell me the project you're working on. Tell you about the project we've sworn our lives to complete and defend? No, I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Let's just say it's powerful and it'll be worth the effort we've put into it. Answer some other questions for me then. Bitch! Don't know other people here. The other people here? Well, you've got the brilliant but eccentric Niall Xander and the Ythzari outcast woman, Kalyra. Tilden the Grey, whose heart is much less ambitious? No, that's not it. Ambiguous, sorry, than his name. Keldor the Factor, Sandaz the Factor, the two children of Sandaz, supervisors, smiths, and a host of others. They all pass me by at one point or another, and frankly, I haven't made that much of an effort to get to know them. They work for me, or they don't. That's about as much as I care. I'm afraid I'd rather devote to my work. Okay. Who are you? My name is Bed-Lyn. I'm a magical engineer. Not a mage, mind you, but a theoretician. I'm going to make sure the Godsmen don't get a chance to use that weapon or contract for other such weapons of wars again. Okay, goodbye.
You bore me, woman, you bore me. Goodbye.
Small dwelling.
Done.
Any goodies for me to suckle upon? Dead Island equals Dead Island. I saw the files for that for the PS3. I was like, oh man, I missed Dead Island when I was still naive and I could just play it and have a fun time. Oh, woe is the days. Woe is the days that one day I will maybe return to it and say, wow, this wasn't as good as I had thought it first to be. Woe is the days. Tis the days. Give it to you. Build the quest items. Because I believe in him. I believe in this mechanical man. I believe that he will succeed. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah. See ya, bitch.
All right.
There you go.
Done.
There you go. Perfect. So this is like a church area, I guess. Yeah. So this is church. Chorchity. Chorchity. Gotcha. What's up, Keldor? See, a sturdy man who looks like he's just bursting with vitality. His face is tanned and lined, and his black beard is beginning to show hints of white. Hail, stranger, and well met. What can I do for you this fine day? Ligers can't reproduce. It's like a mule, and a crossbreeding of different animals results in the genetic sterilization. Shit, I didn't know that. I just know that Big Cat Rescue usually has to snip and clip, you know? But I didn't know that they genetically just can't reproduce. I wonder why. I'd like to ask you a few questions. What can you tell me about this place? Who are you? He smiles broadly. My friend, I am Keldor of Dorian. one of the factotums of the godsmen and nominally in charge of this place while our true high-ups are gone in conclave. What can you tell me about this place? This is the Great Foundry, home of the Believers of the Source, also known as the Godsmen. Here we make items that ship all over the plains. We're renowned in many worlds. Only the best work here. It's said that we've got a staff of smiths that rival those in the Clangedian itself. Personally, I don't think we're that good, but we are close. Can you take on additional work? Sadly, friend, we cannot. We're engaged in a long-term contract right now. That's up most of our resources. Perhaps when we're finished in a matter of years. He shrugs. My apologies. Tell me more about your faction. What are the beliefs of this faction? Oh. Oh no. Okay. I'd like to see the secret project if I could. He smiles. And I can't give that to you until you prove yourself a friend of the Godsman. And answer some more questions for me, idiot. Okay. How do I join? If you wish to join the Believers of the Source, you must complete 3 quests. The first quest is this. You must go to the forge and create an item. This will show that you are capable of seeing the possibilities inherent in even a base lump of iron. That you are capable of bringing forth something that will stand the test of time. It measures your vision and your ability to make the potential actual. Talk to Alyssa, the foundry supervisor in the main foundry, to see how it all works.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Show me the people here. Got a wide range of folks here, most of whom are the smiths and the workers who keep this place running. We've also got a pair of engineers who are doing some incredible things with the fabric of reality. Ask them to Hillsander about the Dream Builder someday. Questions? Get it. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Moo 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 moo. Moo 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 me me.
Yeah, because a mule is basically a liger because it's a male donkey and a female horse. It seems like they can't reproduce because a donkey and a horse has a different amount of chromosomes. So it just doesn't match up, making it hard for them to form sperm and eggs. But it makes you question, how are they even able to interbreed like that at all? If only one offspring is unable to, you know, reproduce, what makes it even possible for even one of them to form? That's the real question. Foundry worker, what up? You drive. What do you want from me? Who are you? Why, are you with takers? I already paid my taxes. Takers who? You know, the taxman of the city? What are you, clueless? I have to get back to work. My answers. Who's your boss? Oh, you work for him? Yeah. Then he's the salt on the earth, a real gentleman. Can't say enough good things about him. Only, I got to get back to work. The work returns their ways and orders for their contraries. Contraries? I don't know. Hello, Godsman.
Want to work the forge? First you'll need a protective apron. Then you'll need to find some tongs, a hammer, and a free anvil. Then you get a lump of iron, place it on the fire until it gets hot enough to shape. Then you pound the devil out of it on the anvil. When you've achieved the shape you need, dunk it in the water bucket nearby. That's the crash course. Mind you need some skill to handle it. How hard can it be? Be surprised, Bert. Get out of here, I'm busy.
Fuck you. I'm telling you what to do, bitch. Alyssa! See, a short woman with slight horns in her forehead and ears that curve sharply back on her skull. She smells faintly of sulfur, even over the reek of Foundry's fires. Greetings, what can I do for ya? Well, it's even weirder because it has to be a male donkey and female horse. If you flip the genders, it doesn't work. That is weird. Huh. I want to see more about... Oh, it's almost the 12 mark. I want to see more about it. Hey, Google. Why are mules a thing?
On the website theguardian.com, they say, mules are bred because they are larger than donkeys and so as pack animals are able to cope with rougher terrain. To find out more, look for the link in your Google Home or Google Assistant app.
Thanks. I don't know, that's very weird then. I don't know. That's like stupid. Oh shit. Wait, so you're saying even like, what if it was, you know, another round of that, like, you know, if it's a male mule, can it not breed with a female horse again or something like that? Looking for the pickup office. Who are you? What's going on here? What exactly do the Godsmen stand for? I'd like a tour. Ordinarily, there's nothing I'd like better. Sadly, right now we're a little busy. Come back in a year or so. I'll be happy to provide one. What's going on? Taking a huge and very, very secret contract. One that is taking up particularly all of our resources. We maintain a smaller operation for the day-to-day items for our other orders, but right now the foundry is devoted to fulfilling our contract. Don't bother asking about it, because I won't tell you. I need to use the forge. Certainly, just make sure you have the hammer proper items for it. Protection from the flames, tongs, hammers, of course, your iron. Or would I get them? Then you'll have to buy them from the clerk from a nominal price. So I'm just gonna keep looking for the person that holds iron. The Tilden? Tilden! See a slab-stomached man with thick arms and scraggly beard. He smells as if he hasn't washed in ages, and his breath doesn't do much for your breakfast. He's in the process of ordering around subordinates as you approach him, and he deals a quick cuff to the ear of one of them. He turns to face you, hitching up his belt. What do you want? Some questions. You want answers? You like what? Who are you? Tilden the Grey, supervisor of this yard. My job is to make sure the laborers get their jobs done and make sure people like you don't distract them. They work little enough as it is. The little sods, they'd manage to lose the rest of the day in idleness if I weren't here. I'm tough, but I'm fair. Ask anyone. Then you're the one I need to talk to about getting some iron ore for the forge. Seems like they'll let anyone buy a Godsman these days, he grumbles. In like the old days when you had to show up real potential to be a member. Want this iron for your Ponzi test? Take it. Then and get mazed. Thrust a lump of cold ore into your hands. And he's a dickhead. So can I not use the forge? I got iron. Lump of iron ore. Behind these doors then. Door's locked. Door's locked. Okay, Godsman Hall, Lower Ward, Godsman Armory. How do I use the forge then? I got me iron. Shit. I guess we'll just have to figure out what to do next time. At least we got somewhere new. We got a new item. In fact, let me check that real quick.
Awaiting order.
Usable only by a nameless one. This is a shimmering piece of filigreed metalwork that you picked up in the Great Foundry. It looks almost gauzy. Sharp edges protrude. Must be important. All you need to do is activate it. To activate it is to find the proper key. Yo, 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 yo. Use. Step through the portal! Woo! Well. Well. Maze time 2. I'm just so fucking glad we finally found it. Holy shit, I can't wait for the build-up to be finally over. Like, Jesus, it's taken forever. Discord. Yes, indeed. Good stream. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. It's been a great time. FaceTime 2. Discord. Yes. I will be there. I have to go pee. I love y'all, toodles. Bye-bye. See ya.